ॐ राम 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 नाम तारकं रामकृष्ण वासुदेव भक्तिमुक्तिदायकं शङ्कराय गीयमान पुण्यनाम कीर्तनं जानकी मनोहरं रामचन्द्रं भजे. Hanumanta entered Lanka disguised as a small cat. That way, he could roam the entire city of Lanka without raising any suspicion. He searched the entire place, including individual houses of important people in Lanka, but he could not find Sita. Finally, he reached Ravana's palace. There he saw many wives of Ravana having good time. He was confused only when he saw Mandodari. Hanumanta thought it should be Sita, but quickly realized that it could not be her for several reasons. Hanumanta was knowledgeable about scriptures. He thought to himself whether he would incur a sin because he saw other women in private. He consoles himself, saying it was not a mistake since he was not moved by looking at them, and moreover, he is doing all this because he had to complete the order of Rama. Hanumanta goes to a turmoil when he fails to find Sita anywhere. There are thoughts of him which says that he should stay back. He also thinks of ending his life, which comes to his mind. It is quite natural even to a great man to feel devastated when intended works are not accomplished. But better sense prevails and he heads to a forest with Ashoka trees where he finally sees Sita. Hanumanta had caught a glimpse of Sita when she was being abducted by Ravana. While passing over Rishyamukha mountain, where Sugriva was staying with his trusted friends, including Hanumanta, Sita had dropped some of her jewels. But that Sita was different from the one Hanumanta was seeing now. In the 10 months which had passed, Sita had become a pale shadow of herself. But Hanumanta could recognize her through her many features. Hanumanta witnessed Ravana giving Sita the ultimatum of 2 months to marry him. A worried Sita was further tortured by women appointed as her bodyguards who were forcing her to marry Ravana by praising his virtues. An agitated and completely lost Sita decides that she should end her life. She comes to a tree and tries to hang herself. It was a critical moment. Hanumanta had to intervene but also had to be careful. If Sita was suspicious, which she was, about everything around her, she could end her life in a moment. So she had to be convinced quickly that he was indeed a messenger from Rama. It is to Hanumanta's credit that he accomplished this tough task. Hanumanta then handed over the ring to her, and Sita too told him the story of Kakasura as a mark of their meeting. She also gave Hanumanta her Chudamani as insignia. Seeing her plight, Hanumanta offers to carry her on his back and end her troubles. Sita gives multiple reasons why this is not right. She first tries to take the blame herself. She says she may lose consciousness when Hanumanta goes too fast, or she may fall into the sea while they cross it. If Hanumanta takes her along, he may have to face further troubles if Ravana and his men attack him. Protecting her will become his priority, and with her being with him, it may be difficult for Hanumanta to engage in the combat. But all these reasons were superficial. She says the real reason later, that if Hanumanta takes her to Rama, there will be a question mark over Rama's courage. So, it is better for Hanumanta to go back and inform her state to Rama. Rama should come back, kill Ravana, and take her back. That, Sita says, is the right thing to do. Sita further says that it's not right for her to touch anyone else apart from her husband. Ravana had kidnapped her forcefully and she had no choice there. But here she cannot willingly come with him, and she is aware of Rama's powers. The moment Rama knows about her whereabouts, Sita says Rama will come to save her. This episode demonstrates the strength of both characters. While Hanumanta proves his presence of mind and efficiency in completing the task, Sita proves her spirit once again. Though she was longing to meet Rama, she was not desperate enough to do it in any possible manner. That goal had to be accomplished in the right way. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यां परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु.